Hello, beautiful person. Greetings from smoky Winnipeg. Thankfully, it's not too bad right now. My name is Adaptogen, and I'm here to talk with you about schisandra, which is an adaptogenic herb. Actually, it's a red berry that has been used in Chinese medicine for many, many years. And it's actually being studied right now. There's all sorts of scientific studies that are being done to try and determine which of the claims, the observational claims that have been made about the efficacy of this berry are actually stand up to science. So I want to talk to you about schisandra. Yesterday I talked about rhodiola, and both rhodiola and schisandra are what's called adaptogens. And just briefly, what are adaptogens? Adaptogens are plants that grow in cold places, in the Arctic, in the mountains, places like that. And for whatever reason, they have adaptogenic properties, which means that they are very medicinal for humans. And in particular, they're called adaptogens because they help us adapt to situations such as stress and other problems. So just excuse me, I've got my notes here. So I just wanted to tell you about a few things that schisandra is being tested for in modern medicine. So in traditional medicine, it's used for a whole slew of things. One of the things I'm putting together is I am, of course, not making any of this up, and I'm also not an expert. What I do have is the internet. So I have put together a document, a PDF, which has got the links that I've been using to make these videos and information that I'm not going to share now because it would take too long, you can find there. So if you would like to have that PDF, just drop me a message. I'll be happy to send it to you. So I want to talk a little bit about asthma. It's particularly on my mind right now because it's so smoky here from the wildfires. And asthmatic people are really suffering with this. So schisandra is one substance that may help reduce asthmatic symptoms, which is, a good thing. It's also used for high blood pressure. And again, this is all research that's going on. And in the PDF that I have, you can find out the details of these studies. Liver injury, that's actually how we encountered schisandra to begin with. My family is that our nutritionist gave us schisandra to take because, not that we had liver injury, thank goodness, but just because it supports the liver, and it's actually in studies, it's been shown to reduce hormones that are markers of liver injury. So it's good for that. There's fatigue. And I talked about this yesterday also about rhodiola, reducing fatigue, increasing endurance and mental performance. All the adaptogens do this, which is one reason why we love them. And it can also stimulate the adrenal glands. And of course, nowadays, so many of us have what they call adrenal fatigue. There's other names for it that sound a little more scientific, but basically principle is that if you take adaptogens, you may feel having more energy, feeling better because of these properties that they have. So so just talking a little bit about fatigue and stress. Seriously, adaptogens have been really helpful for me, and it's really exciting for me to learn about the research that's being done to show scientifically that actually they are actually doing what Chinese medicine has always told us that they do. And of course, we do want to be respectful of ancient medicines, whether they're Chinese, Indian, or indigenous. But it's always a good thing to also show with Western methods that they actually do this. And so this is exciting. So that's what I wanted to share with you today. So yesterday I talked about rhodiola. Today I talked about schisandra. The rest of the week I'll be talking about a few other adaptogens. And as I mentioned, if you would like that PDF with the links to all the information that obviously I don't have time to share on a short video, then just drop me a message and I'll be happy to send it to you. So you have a great day. Remember, I love you. Talk to you again soon.